We've sent 12 people to the moon since 1969 through just a few missions, and yet we've learned a lot more about the moon compared to the hundreds of ocean explorations we've done. Although it is somewhat outdated to say that 95% of the ocean remains unexplored, it is true that we have yet to discover a good part of it. After all, it's not easy to explore the ocean. It means withstanding the pressure equivalent to that of 50 jumbo jets and navigating in a practically dark environment where no ray of light can reach. No wonder, to this day, most, if not all, discoveries in the ocean are considered revolutionary. Number 1. Greenland sharks can live more than 250 years, and scientists believe they could unlock the secret to longer lifespans in humans. Greenland sharks are known for their slow growth in frigid habitats. These sharks grow less than a centimeter per year and take more than a century to reach maturity. Scientists have used radiocarbon dating on the eyes of these sharks to determine their age, revealing that they can live at least 272 years, with some estimates suggesting their longevity could exceed 400 years. For a long time, this longevity was a mystery. However, researchers recently discovered the secret behind the long life of Greenland sharks. Research indicates that Greenland sharks have a remarkably stable metabolism. Unlike most animals, their muscle metabolic activity does not vary significantly with age. This metabolic consistency could be a key factor in their longevity. Scientists now hope that by understanding the growth of Greenland sharks, they can extend our own lives. However, it's not what you think. Scientists are exploring how these sharks' stable metabolic processes could inform new strategies to combat age-related diseases in humans, particularly in the area of cardiovascular health. Enzymes that remain active in these sharks even at advanced ages could offer clues to developing treatments that maintain heart health and overall vitality in humans. Unfortunately for us, the future of the Greenland shark is uncertain. With such a long generation time, they do not reach maturity until around 150 years old, making them vulnerable and prone to succumbing to changes. Number 2. In the summer of 1982, a local diver named Mehmet stumbled upon something extraordinary off the coast of Ubrin, near Kos, in southwestern Turkey. What he found was a shipwreck dating back to the late 14th century BC. This ship, known as the UIN, turned out to be one of the oldest and wealthiest shipwrecks ever discovered. Measuring 15 to 16 meters in length, this ship was built using the mortise and tenon assembly method, a technique similar to that used on later Greek and Roman ships. It was made of Lebanese cedar and oak, materials known for their durability. But not only the construction of the ship was notable, but also its cargo. The ship was carrying more than 20 tons of goods, including the largest collection of raw metals from the Bronze Age ever found, enough to produce around 11 tons of bronze. The copper came mainly from Cyprus, while recent studies have traced some of the tin to mines in Uzbekistan and Turkey. The ship also carried Egyptian gold scarabs, Minoan swords, Canaanite jewelry, and African ivory. Pottery, food, and even tools for the ship's crew were also found. Its construction and loading make it one of the most significant shipwrecks ever discovered. Number 3. In a groundbreaking expedition led by marine biologist Dr. Charisse Desprez of Canada's Department of Fisheries and Oceans, researchers set out to explore a seemingly dormant volcano beneath the frigid waters of the Pacific. To their surprise, they discovered that this underwater volcano, known as an underwater mountain, was not only active, but was also emitting a hot, mineral-rich fluid. What really surprised the team was the top of the underwater mountain, which was covered with huge eggs. These were no ordinary eggs. They belonged to the Pacific white ray, a deep-sea species related to sharks and rays. Each egg, also known as the mermaid purse, measured approximately 45 centimeters in diameter. The seamount turned out to be a huge nursery for these creatures, with an estimate of hundreds of thousands to 1 million eggs scattered across the summit. Who would have thought that such an unforgiving environment would be a place where life thrives? Number 4. It has long been a mystery how eels, particularly European glass eels, could return to their birthplace in the Sargasso Sea. However, recently researchers believe they have found the secret. Researchers at the University of Miami Rosenstiel School of Marine and Atmospheric Science discovered that these eels possess a magnetic memory that allows them to remember and navigate through water currents using the Earth's magnetic field. This ability, previously known in species such as sea turtles and some birds, is now confirmed for the first time in fish. As mentioned before, European glass eels are born in the Sargasso Sea, but spend most of their lives in freshwater rivers in Europe and North Africa. To return to their birthplace to spawn, they rely on geomagnetic signals imprinted during their early life stages. These eels can detect variations in the Earth's magnetic field and use this information to navigate complex water currents, ensuring they reach their destination. The researchers are excited about the potential to explore magnetoreption further and plan to study other fish species to see if they share this ability. Number 5. At the meeting point between two immense oceans, a fascinating phenomenon occurs. Contrary to what you might imagine, the collision between the waters of the Atlantic and the Pacific does not result in a clear division, as is often portrayed in movies. Instead, at this apparent point of collision, one perceives a kind of transparent barrier through which the waves pass. Although they appear to be colliding, there is no reason to be alarmed. With the naked eye, you can see the limits of this curious spectacle: dark blue waters on one side and green waters on the other, each shining with its own charm. Isn't it just beautiful? This wonder turns out to be surprising and, at the same time, enigmatic. One would think that, at the very least, there would be mysterious waters in transition, mixing the two colors, but the reality is different. This phenomenon is attributed to disparities in the composition of the oceans, especially in terms of salinity. Since the Atlantic holds the title of the world's saltiest ocean, salinity plays a crucial role. However, the mineral composition of water is not uniform. At the meeting point, a greater amount of salt is concentrated, generating that visual distinction between the waters. The temperature also contributes to this aquatic dance, being higher in the Atlantic. Additionally, the surface tension of water plays its role, preventing these masses of water from merging with each other. Thus, this surprising and apparently mysterious phenomenon finds its explanation in salinity, temperature, and surface tension. This intriguing event reminds us that, sometimes, nature offers us wonders that, although they may seem incomprehensible, have solid scientific explanations. Number 6. In the minds of many scientists, places like the Chanayatimpischka River in Peru persist, which continue to defy the laws of science by boiling inexplicably. This unique river continues to be the subject of study, challenging our understanding and reminding us that, in the vast panorama of nature, there are still corners that challenge our current expectations and knowledge. The river's name, which means boiled by its heat, suggests an intriguing phenomenon that has baffled scientists. Although the reason behind its extremely high temperature, around 100 degrees Celsius, is not completely clear, the scientific community agrees that the fundamental cause lies in a fault in the Earth's crust. This amazing river has a length of 9 kilometers and its waters are not suitable for bathing due to its scorching temperature. Despite this peculiarity, along its banks live ancient tribes who consider the river sacred. The strange thing about this phenomenon is that there is no apparent volcanic activity in the area. The most likely hypothesis is that hot rocks exist somewhere underground, generating this unusual thermal effect. This natural enigma highlights the complexity of geology and the Earth's ability to surprise us with unique phenomena. Number 7. Beneath the surface of Cenote Angelita in Mexico lies a captivating natural wonder, an underwater river. While this concept may be initially puzzling, it is a fascinating phenomenon that arises from the interaction of water with different densities. Imagine water with different densities as layers in a cake, with the denser water forming a distinctive layer beneath the less dense water. In Cenote Angelita, the presence of hydrogen sulfide in the water affects its density, creating an impressive underwater river that submerges 100 meters deep. Divers arrive through a cave 55 meters underwater and encounter a fascinating sight. Branches and foliage submerge, forming colorful banks along the river. It is an amazing example of nature where water behaves in surprising ways. This underwater river is rare and found only in a few places in the world, showing the diversity and beauty of nature. Number 8. The lionfish, also known as scorpionfish or dragonfish, is an invasive species native to the Indo-Pacific that has caused concern in the ecosystems of the Western Atlantic and the Caribbean due to its rapid growth and ability to reproduce. It has a unique and striking appearance, with red, white and brown stripes, and long poisonous spines on its dorsal and lateral fins. These fish are characterized by their aggressive behavior and voracity. They are voracious predators that feed on a wide variety of prey, including small fish, crustaceans, and even fry of other marine species. Their adaptability and lack of natural predators outside their native habitat has allowed them to multiply rapidly in the waters of the Atlantic, where they compete with native species for food and space. One of the main concerns associated with lionfish is their venom. The sharp, venomous spines on their dorsal and side fins contain a toxin that can cause severe pain, swelling, and other symptoms in humans who come into contact with them. This venomous defense means that lionfish have few natural predators outside their native habitat. To control the spread of lionfish and protect vulnerable marine ecosystems, various management strategies have been implemented, including selective fishing programs and public education about the risks associated with this invasive species. Additionally, consumers are encouraged to consider eating lionfish as a way to control their population and protect coral reefs and other marine habitats affected by their uncontrolled presence. Number 9. The orca, also known as the killer whale, is a highly intelligent and social cetacean found in all the world's oceans. They are easily recognizable by their black and white coloration and prominent dorsal fin. Killer whales are apex predators and feed on a wide variety of prey, from fish to marine mammals. They use complex and coordinated hunting strategies, such as the famous ambush attack, to capture their prey. Although their name suggests aggression toward humans, orca attacks on people are extremely rare in the wild. For the most part, interactions between humans and orcas are peaceful and occur in controlled environments, such as water parks. Orcas are admired for their exceptional intelligence, complex social behavior, and impressive ability as predators. However, they face threats due to habitat loss and pollution, highlighting the importance of their conservation for marine ecosystems. Number 10. The tooth of a megalodon, an apex predator that became extinct more than 3 million years ago, is often visualized as a colossal version of the modern white shark. Although some thrill-seekers fantasize about their continued existence in the unexplored depths of the ocean, this conflicts with scientific understanding of deep-sea life and its adaptations. The megalodon, whose fossilized teeth are its most famous remains, preferred shallow coastal waters, as evidenced by the fossils we have found, typically alongside marine mammals similar to those hunted by modern white sharks. The disappearance of the megalodon has sparked debate, with factors such as changes in ocean temperature, lack of prey, and the emergence of new predators such as the great white shark all playing a role. The mystery surrounding the megalodon increases with discoveries like the 5-inch tooth found by a 9-year-old girl in Maryland on Christmas 2022. Molly Sampson, a fossil enthusiast, made the find on the shores of Calvert Cliff State Park, along the Chesapeake Bay, an area rich in paleontological history. After taking the tooth to Stephen Godfrey, curator of paleontology at the Calvert Marine Museum, she confirmed its origin, cementing the discovery as an important piece in prehistoric history. Number 11. The blue-ringed octopus is a species of octopus that lives in the warm waters of the Indo-Pacific Ocean. It is known for its relatively small size and for the distinctive blue rings on its body, which become more prominent when the octopus feels threatened or during hunting. Although its appearance may be captivating, this octopus is dangerous due to the highly potent neurotoxin it produces. This toxin, called tetrodotoxin, is found in octopus saliva and can cause rapid and potentially fatal muscle paralysis in its prey or any creature that threatens it. Encounters with the blue-ringed octopus are rare and usually occur when swimmers, divers, or fishermen come into accidental contact with it. Although the octopus does not attack unless it feels threatened, it is important to treat it with caution and respect due to the dangerousness of its venom. Despite its fearsome reputation, the blue-ringed octopus is a fascinating creature for scientists and ocean enthusiasts who study its behavior, its venom, and its role in marine ecosystems. Its ability to produce such potent venom makes it a stunning example of evolutionary adaptation and the fascinating world of marine life. Number 12. Geronopava is absolutely adorable. It is a species of nudibranch, a type of marine mollusk without a shell. Its appearance, shaped like a sea bunny, has earned it the nickname sea rabbit. It is small, a few centimeters in length, and is found mainly in tropical waters of the Indo-Pacific, from Japan to Australia. The most striking feature of Geronopava is its friendly, fluffy appearance, with a rounded body covered in small hair-like projections. Their coloration can vary from white to bright orange or even yellow, with black spots scattered throughout the body. Although Geronopava is harmless to humans and does not have venom or any other special defense mechanism, it has become a star on social media due to its adorable appearance. Photographers and divers often share images of these charming nudibranchs, which has contributed to their popularity in the sea-loving community. In addition to its cute appearance, Geronopava plays an important role in its marine ecosystem as a herbivore. It feeds mainly on marine sponges, thus helping to maintain the balance of the populations of these species in the coral reefs and other habitats where it lives. Number 13. The stonefish is one of the most dangerous marine animals that live in tropical and subtropical oceans, especially in the Indo-Pacific. Its appearance resembles a rock covered in algae, allowing it to blend perfectly into its marine environment. What makes it so dangerous is its extremely potent venom, which is found in the spines of its dorsal fin. If someone accidentally steps on a stonefish, these spines release a poison that causes severe pain and can lead to a number of serious symptoms, including death if not treated quickly. Although it seems harmless, the stonefish is one of the deadliest predators in the ocean. To avoid accidents, it is crucial to be careful when walking in areas where this fish lives and avoid touching foreign objects that look like rocks on the seabed. With respect for nature and knowledge of the dangers, we can enjoy the ocean safely.